In this video, we're going to take a look at your most important resource in our class, which is the textbook that has both practice and videos embedded within it. So taking a look at our class, I'm going to go ahead and go to one of the sections in our textbook. I'll select section 1.7, inverse functions. When you open the textbook, this little window will allow you to open it in its own tab, so you can go back and forth between homework. But this is adapted from an OpenStax textbook. It's more than just a textbook. So it has all the same information that the textbook has from OpenStax, but there's also other items added in here. And I want to walk you through how you can use the textbook and take notes to help you be successful when you're reading and learning the content through the textbook. So the very first item is your learning outcomes. In this section, we're going to verify inverse functions, determine domain and range, and restrict the domain to make it one-to-one, find or evaluate an inverse, and use the graph of a one-to-one function to graph its inverse. So you'll notice there is introductory content that relates it in some way and explains it in a real-world situation. So read and take notes as you read. So anytime you have a box, a general note, inverse function, you might want to write that down in your notes. Then example one, I'd suggest writing down the examples, especially the ones that you need it. If you understand the material and think you might not need to write it down, only write down the things that you'll need to refer to later on a quiz or a test or for homework. So example one, this is from a textbook. In a particular one-to-one function, f of 2 equals 4 and f of 5 equals 12, what are the corresponding input and output values? So you've got an example and then a solution with a detailed solution of how they got that answer. Then below that, you'll see a try it. So what I would recommend is while you're reading is to do the try it problems so that you have examples. So I would either write this down, or you can take a screen capture and put it on your notes. Or if you're taking pen and paper, you can write it down and have an example. Try it, show the solution. Then whatever the other item that's included is we've got videos embedded at certain places within the textbook. So if you need an additional information about this particular topic, play the video.
We want to find the inverse of the function.
Okay, so the videos are embedded within your textbook. Then as you scroll along, you'll notice that you basically have new information, an example with a solution, a detailed solution, and then places for you to try it. So as you work through, some of the try it problems are also electronic. So this particular problem is which of the following functions is the inverse of f of x equals cube root of x minus 1? So you can try it. I'm just going to take a guess. Let's see. Show answer. Okay, we got it right. Then if you want to try another version to keep practicing, so this is embedded within. This is not part of what a normal textbook would have. The same with the videos. Then as you get to the end of the chapter, you'll notice that there's a summary at the bottom of key concepts. So it might be that you want to revisit these and make sure that you have these written in your notes. So reading is more of not just reading the textbook, it's more of an interactive activity that as you read it, you read, try the problems, try the electronic versions of the problems, and you can watch the embedded videos. So another place where you can take a look at content and help with learning is in the homework assignments themselves. So that's going to be in a different video.